Hello, future viewers. Let's return to Wonder Project J2. Last time, I think we were going to see if we could get her a new job in the pub related to carrying things and also cooking. And now I know that we haven't registered her for that, so let's do that first. What is he leaving to do? Don't get fired. Anyway, costs 300, which... Wait. Hourly wage, huh? Wait. Are we only working for an hour when we do these things? Man, I wish I could decide how long my shifts are that closely. And when they are, too. Anyway, let's find that pub. Oh, yep. Well, it's a good thing I taught her not to, throw it, or kick it, or eat it. Alright. Although... Well, this is definitely going to be more efficient than handing out flyers, at least. But they didn't mention cooking. Well, maybe that's somewhere else, or... I don't know. We'll see. Maybe that's not actually related to a job, but it's something I should learn anyway. I don't know. Oh, okay, there it is. She says it as if it's a joke, but we probably have to be serious about it. You're not wrong. Yeah, she says just kidding, but I'm pretty sure there was some actual opinion in there. Oh, alright, that confirms something I was wondering about, which is, it looks like there are jobs that also increase your stats. And since I'm going to need more money than that for buying the books and other tools, I should probably keep doing this a bit. An awfully good mood. There's something that kind of feels a little bit wrong when she says it like that. I don't know. Uh-oh. Like, you're too cheerful. Stop it, is the feeling I get. We're... Uh-oh. I think we're gonna learn a lesson. Like, I wouldn't have even noticed it myself if Josette didn't say, "Oh, I've perfectly mastered it, haven't I?" I mean, that's a pretty obvious setup. It's a little heavy-handed, but at the same time, I can't say it was a bad move. So, credit to the writers for that one. Well, I was involved, so Karen got that part right anyway. Actually, why did I go back there? I just wanted to try it again. Because I'm sure there's going to be something interesting that happens here. My guess is that she'll have to learn more about cooking by actually trying it on the job and learning the things that the book doesn't say. I know basically no Japanese, but isn't that a really formal way of saying that? Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, hold your breath. Oh, it's really bad, isn't it? That's really bad. Oh, I didn't know it was that bad. Oh, jeez. Okay, so this is a video game, so they'll probably let me try again afterwards, but dang. I know of no real establishment that will let you back in after a result like that. Wait, why'd she say taste? Why'd she say taste? Like, okay. Yes, ingredients probably give you a list of... I'm sorry, cookbooks give you a list of ingredients and things to do, but it has to have mentioned taste in there somewhere. Or, I don't know... Actually, let's try out what options are available to us here. We've got the stove. Let's see if trying again will give us a hint in some way. Like, maybe she'll try her own food or something. Okay, that's not it. Like, I've read a cookbook or two, and they usually make some mention of how food tastes. It's strange to me that this would be a surprise to her. Alright, so that's definitely the problem. She, despite having a tendency to eat lots of things, does not know what taste is. And since going back to the pub will probably not help, I mean, we can try it as a last resort, but let's see if there's an item here that can help. I think there may have been something else cooking related in here, or a couple of things. Wait, what? Okay, so there's the frying pan, but look at this. A key item, if you want to learn what a taste is, learn by eating. That's how they advertise seasoning in this setting. Like, is this a catalog aimed specifically at robots? Anyway, at least it's cheap, so this lesson will, I think, not be very expensive. And, like, she eats things by accident, so getting her to eat this shouldn't be too hard. Sure. Sure, you do that. It's something that happens more as a kid, but I have understanding of it at least. It happens less often than it used to, but there have been occasions I can think of where I felt like that, so yeah. Wait, I wasn't paying attention to that. I think I hit no when I should have had yes. Oh well. Oh. That is the point of seasonings, I guess. Well, now that I think about it, the things that Josette usually eats are not seasoned. I think I can say that with a decent amount of confidence. Also, that doesn't seem... Eating it once, I'm not sure that did the trick. Like, let's try again. It seemed like the start of a thought there, so let's keep going. Still not enough. Okay, let's... I should have known. I should have known that for something that cheap, I'd probably have to buy it more. Oops. Not what I was thinking of. Man, you got it right so many times before. Huh. Alright, so we're gonna go through, I guess, a couple different types of seasoning. I guess if it was I guess this is abstracted a little bit, and we're buying several separate kinds of these. We'll see. We'll confirm it with the next one. Or two. Yep, okay. We're going through various types of flavors then. Which means we need to buy even more. I don't know, maybe 3. Well, let's try 2. Let's try 2. Let's not... We're getting low on money. Well, that depends on personal taste, but yes, they are an important part of... Well, first of all, it's a good thing you realize them, and also they are pretty important to know about. Anyway, I'm not sure that's quite the revelation. She hasn't said she fully understands it yet, so let's see if I need to keep going. Wow, it was pure luck that I got her to eat it so many times in a row, I guess. Oh, okay. So we're starting to repeat. Let's... Alright, now let's try a couple of our other cooking tools to see if that helps. Nope, no luck there. Oh? Well, okay, that's not related, but we just learned that going places at all increases your leg power, which is nice. That means I'm not losing anything important by telling her not to kick everything. Yes? Yeah, that's generally what they're called. Alright, now let's try the other one. Oh, it looks like we've been exerting ourselves by all this ladder climbing and stuff, which makes sense. Oh, I noticed that she doesn't fall down so much while going places. Yes! Yes, it is. Yes, you should. Alright, so she wants to practice, we'll do that. Let's do that a couple of times, just in case. let's prepare a dish that has a taste in it. Well, back to the pub we go, I guess. I'm trying to think about the programming that would have someone have a robot have running as their default mode of travel. That sounds really complex to program, actually, like movements like that. Alright, was that enough? Oh, well, okay. Alright. Wonder if we can make more money on pub jobs now that we know how to cook. Oh yeah, and having her learn central human experiences is important too, I guess. Gormen's-han, huh? Pretty on the nose with the naming. That's almost at Phoenix Wright levels right there. Handmade, yes. By a girl? Sort of. Huh, how does he get that impression from her basically saying two things? Oh well. So I'm probably not prepared for this new test right here, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, 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 is what I'm imagining it to be like. Please don't throw up. Oh, he's not gonna tell you. There's something not quite right. Even though I'm the one who ate it, I'm not gonna tell you what the specific problem was. Because, anyway. Well, let's use the usual tools, then. Although, oh, we're getting low on physical endurance. Well, we might as well use this, since we have it. Hold on. We'll ever use this. Oh. Is it even possible for her to drink things from a bottle? Okay, well, I guess that worked. Oh. I guess that's it for the book, then. Yeah, that seems like something you use when you're just starting to learn, not when preparing for a famous critic. Let's keep practicing? Okay, sure. Yeah, that probably has something to do with it. Although... Huh. Although it seems like she doesn't hold back on enthusiasm for anything. Oh, don't worry. We'll look at those things. It's not an internet publication without Chivos in there. Anyway, let's hope that's what we needed right there. If it turns out that wasn't enough, we'll probably get a clue of some kind. Huh. I'm not sure how much recovery we got from that bottle, because we've gone from fine to danger in endurance already. I hope you don't have to have peak physical energy to get this test right. Wonder how many steps there might be to this challenge. Oh, okay. I guess that worked out. Oh, dang. So they went ahead and established he doesn't compliment dishes basically ever. It's as if it wasn't made by a human being. That's not usually a compliment, but I guess we'll go with it. Because he is correct. She's just a normal girl. Yeah, let's just stay quiet about that. Hmm. You know, I think that embarrassing might cover more things in Japanese than it does over here. But I wouldn't really... I don't actually know a whole lot about that. Whoa, whoa, okay. Well, that I know it's a meme, but it keeps getting applicable here. That escalated quickly. The world's best, huh? After what, 10 minutes of practice? Having only just learned what a taste is. Also, it looks like we did something pretty important this time. Excuse me. Huh, maybe he gave this place a good review or something. Wait, what already? I was only able to work here once. For who knows... Is this because of that Siliconian Empire thing? I feel like I'm missing a little bit of meaning there. Seriously, the days of yore? How long ago was that? When I think days of yore, I'm thinking like hundreds of years ago. Huh. Whoa, okay. Also, man, that looks like they put a lot of work into this scene. I just expected to get access to a new job that I could work for a couple of times. I wasn't expecting... Wait, what? 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 Okay. I guess I can buy those books now. That... So, I was expecting something a lot more mundane than what actually happened. Anyway, I got the achievement, learned how to cook. That's also good. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to end the session. Now, I know that not all of the achievements are like that. But yeah, I guess we accidentally some pretty good progress today. Yes, we should probably save that. Well, thank you for watching, future viewers. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up that pace every time, but well, we'll rest. We'll rest pretty soon. We'll see if there's anything else I can do before resting. Like maybe read a couple of books now that we can afford them. Will you be okay? Yeah, you'll be fine. Anyway, yeah, we'll do some more learning in our next episode. Later, everyone!